Hello friends, happy Wednesday. I always have to check because I never know what day it is. Today is day 8 of the 12 days of Christmas crafts, and we're going to paint a gingerbread today. And I have a friend with us.
Hi.
He is going to be painting a little thing next to me. He's going to be painting this cute little thing from the dollar store, little Santa Claus. But we're going to be doing our gingerbread door hanger. Hello, Melba. How are you doing today? All right, I'm going to tip you guys down so we can go ahead and get started. Give me 1 second. I just want to pull us up over here on the side because I've been having trouble with my comments again. So bear with me just a moment. And as soon as I get this up and running here, we'll get going on our gingerbread man. Okay, got us pulled up over here so I'll see comments. Oh, look, and then it pops up. Hello, Melba. Merry Christmas to you. Hi, Cindy. I grabbed the iPad because last night's live I didn't see all the comments, so I wanted to make sure I had that going, and then it popped right up here for me, but that's okay. At least I can see what's going on. Hey, Tracy, how are you? All right, so this is just a blank door hanger. It came from, I can never remember where I order things from. Press, where do I get these from? Not Diverse Woodworking. Build Across for the blank ones, okay? So there's no etching or anything on it. So we're gonna make our own design on here. And I'm not gonna be all that creative tonight, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It's just gonna be a plain gingerbread. It's gonna be cute, but nothing like too crazy.
So you can have eyeballs?
Yeah, he's gonna have eyeballs. All right, so to start, I'm using apple barrel paints, and I'm gonna use classic caramel for my gingerbread color, which is not too different from the MDF.
Doesn't paint very good.
Doesn't paint very good? I'm sorry. I don't really have anything else for you to paint. Well, I have one of these things if you want to paint
I
this.
know, I'm liking it. It's just fine. You just have to get a lot of paint.
I have this. You want to paint this instead?
No. Did you cut that?
No, it's a Santa Claus. Hello, Bonnie. How are you?
I'm fine with this. This
Perfect.
is just fine.
All right. I think it's crazy that we are already at day 8 of our 12 days of Christmas crafts. Time is flying. Christmas will be here before we know it. So if you're new to me, if you're not following me yet, make sure you hit the follow button because I'm still going to be live every day with a different Christmas craft and through the 12th. And then I usually go live once or twice a week anyways. But right now I am going live every day with a different Christmas craft for the 12 days of Christmas. I'm just doing, hey, you made it! I'm so glad you're here. Hi, Tabitha, how are you? You love gingerbread men. That's right, you said that. Was it yesterday or the day before? I remember you said that.
You do your last reindeer tomorrow.
Yep. All right, well, right now this is the boring part, just getting down this base coat. How is everybody doing today? I'm thinking for the gingerbread that we're gonna outline him in red. So we'll do like red and white for our frosting on him. What do you guys think about that? Hey, Brandy, how are you?
Hey, should we tell us where they're from, the state they're from?
No, let's just do our thing, okay? Thank you. Andrea, hello, how are you today? Thank you so much for sharing, Brandy. I appreciate it. If you guys have anybody that you know that would enjoy this video, please spread the love, sprinkle, share, whatever you want to call it. Hello, Deborah. I'm so glad you made it again tonight. I think you've been live with me every night so far for the 12 days of Christmas crafts. All right, I'm just gonna finish this real quick. All right, so far we just have a gingerbread man who just came out of the oven, and now we need to put some frosting on him. So I'm gonna...
Just got him out of our oven.
Yep, just got him out of our painting oven. I'm gonna grab my dryer real quick.
Make sure he's baked all the way.
Yep, Preston says we gotta make sure he's baked all the way. Thank you so much, Cindy, I appreciate that. I'm gonna dry him so we can go ahead and get him frosted and decorated.
You like that?
I do, yeah. Today has been a long, interesting day, and that's all I can say about it, but I'll have some information or some news to share soon, I should say. Oh, I'm missing comments. Ooh, they're going past me. Let's see where they go. Oh, happy birthday on Saturday, Andrea, or Deborah, I don't know if your birthday's actually on Saturday, but you said your party, so happy birthday. Thanks, Deborah. The penguin, I love how the penguin turned out too. I'm actually going to hang him up on my door. Thank you so much, Andrea. I really appreciate it. The more you guys like and comment and share, it definitely helps get my business out there to new people, so I really appreciate that. The penguin, yeah, if you want to grab him right there, I will show him to people that weren't on here last night. I'm just going to touch up my edges a little bit because it looks like some of the paint I didn't get all of the spots. So here's the penguin that everybody's talking about if you weren't on our live last night. He is a 3D door hanger, and we painted him live last night. So you can go back and watch the replay of that. And I'm also going to get it posted to my YouTube channel so that you can find it there as well. Yes, I'm in the Craft Around the Clock group right now, correct. I think that's what you were asking, Faye. Birthday is really on that day. Well, happy birthday. I hope you have an awesome day. All right, I'm going to run the dryer on it again real quick because I've got my edges wet here.
Should I base coat the back too?
You can if you want to. You want me to show them what are you doing? Oh, you're just painting it all white. Preston's over here painting this cute little Santa Claus pen holder from the Dollar Tree. It's a Santa Claus.
I'm smelling bacon.
I don't know where you're smelling bacon here.
No, I said I smell bacon.
Oh, you smell him baking. Gotcha. Yes, so I'm live in the Craft Around the Clock group right now. I won't be live in there tomorrow. So if you want to watch tomorrow's craft project, you want to make sure you're following my page because I'll only be live on my page tomorrow. Okay, I think we're good. Then I'm gonna go and do, hey Peggy, how are you? All right, I'm gonna do some red, I think, around his edges instead of white. I'm gonna use Candy Apple, again from Apple Barrel.
Someone's home.
Yep, could be. Just be quiet, guy. Don't say anything. All right, here you go. Preston and I are sharing some colors. Hello, Beverly. Welcome. I'm just going to use a smaller brush.
I'm going to lock her up.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't think that's
And I'm going to outline my gingerbread man. And then, should we make it a gingerbread man or should we make it a gingerbread girl, guys? What do you think? Preston just took off upstairs, so the dogs were barking. He was going to see if somebody was here or, you know, if there was just a delivery because they like to bark at all the delivery people all day. Poor delivery people. I'm going to try to keep it nice and smooth around there. Thank you so much, Sandy. I appreciate it. But my hands are shaky, so I don't know if all my lines will stay like that. I contemplated doing like zigzags. You can always do that on your edges if you have shaky hands like I do. Sometimes I do zigzag edges if they're really shaky. Sometimes I try to make it work without the zigzags. So hopefully my hand cooperates with me for the whole project here. Girl, we should make a gingerbread girl. All right. All right, we're going to make it a girl then.
I'm going to take a break in so that Tammy, she's here.
Oh, okay.
That's what Sassy.
Okay, hey, Preston.
Yeah.
No, you don't say anything, though.
Okay.
Not our news. Thank you. Thank you. Give me 1 second. My nose is trying to run on me. Sorry about that. Sorry, Preston. We have some fun news to share, but I can't share it yet. It's not my news to share. And Preston likes to tell everybody's business. My aunt just stopped by, and I just had to remind him that he can't share our news yet. So, hello, is it Cassandra? Cassandra. I know people say it differently. Welcome, welcome. Sorry, this part is taking longer than it should, I'm sure, because my shaky hands, I'm just trying to make sure that my lines stay straight. As straight as can be. We don't want them to be too wonky looking. Got a little thick over here. There we go. Some kids like, yes. Preston really likes to tell everybody everything. Like, you can't tell that kid anything or be anywhere around him where he can hear, because then he tells everybody everything. So, definitely got to be careful with that child of mine. Hello, Vicky. Hello, Aunt Tamala. So if we're gonna do a girl, I think we'll have to make her a cute little bow for the top of her head. And I don't know what else to do with her, to be honest with you. I was thinking at first boy and giving him like a bow tie and some buttons. But if we're gonna do a girl, I wanna put a button on top of her hair. I guess we could give her like outlines for a dress or something. What do you guys think? He just, what? He heard that? I don't care. I didn't say anything that I don't say anything ever that I wouldn't say to someone's face. So I don't care that he heard that. My little boy has got a mouth on him. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna grab out my ribbon and see what kind of ribbon we have that we could do. This might be like kind of thick, but I think that would be cute on her. What do you think? Hi, Tammy. Welcome. Hello, Monica. Sorry, I know I'm missing some comments tonight. I will get back to you guys, I promise. Or what about, this one's really not that much thinner, and I think I like the other one better. What do you guys think? This one's got gold on the edges. This one's like sparkly red. I think I like this one better. This one's also got green in there. Hold on just a second, guys. Okay, sorry about that. First one is cute. I like this one too. This is what we're gonna do. Let's see here. And I always, this is what my mom does. She always sticks pins in my ribbon to hold it down, and I don't like that because I stab myself with it. Oh, the peppermint one could be cute too, Chris. You're right. Let's see. Peppermint, peppermint, peppermint. This one, is that the one you're talking about? I think that would be cute. Sorry, I'm being distracted. I don't mean to be distracted. This is cute too. What about this and the peppermints? Ooh, or there's this one. I've got a ton of Christmas ribbon. I'm going to take those ones out. We're going to decide between these ones. Let's see. Pink and red is pretty together for a girl. Peppermint. Yes. Okay. I'm thinking maybe just do some outlines like she's wearing a dress. I could do red outlines for her dress and then give her just simple eyes and a smiley face and then make her a cute bow. I don't think that this is going to take me my entire 45-minute time slot tonight, guys. This is a quick one, but we'll see. Maybe it will. Sometimes I surprise myself. Let's do, I'm going to do her dress like right through here. I don't know. I feel like it looks like just a shirt. Love the red, green peppermint. Peppermint, and then Peppermint one is cute. These are the three I'm thinking. Maybe we could make something with all three of these ones. That'd be really cute. I just I just clicked my gingerbread to make my iPad stay on. That did not work out so well. All right, let's give her some cute little swirly arms on her dress. And we'll give her some cute little swirly arms on this dress. Or the sleeve, I should say. Guys, my mind is all over the place today. Hello, Shannon. All right, so that's cute. It's looking more cute. I should have done white around the edges if I was gonna do red for the dress, but that's all right. We're gonna leave it how it is because it would just be funky looking if I try to change it. I'm gonna give her like a scooped neck swirly. So there she is so far. I have to be honest, I don't love her. What do we need to do to her to make her look better? Maybe I'll do a swirly line down here too, like double. I'm gonna do this. I think that'll just add just a little bit to it. Do. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm gonna give her some little, I think I'm gonna do some cute little like swoopy eyes, just in black, and give her a cute little mouth. Tomorrow night's project is another reindeer. I think that'll be our third reindeer that we're doing this week, or this 12 days. And then Friday we've got a truck and tree, and then I have the cutest Mrs. Claus and Santa Claus for Saturday and Sunday to close out our 12 days of Christmas crafts. So I think I'm gonna go like this. See if I can make it match on the other side. That's where I have trouble. It's not terrible. It is terrible. It's not. Her head's crooked now. We're going with it. We are going with it. Told you I am not the best at matching things up on the opposite side, so I'm gonna give her one more little eyelash here. Maybe make this one curl a little bit more. This brush is thicker than I really wanted it to be, but it's what I've got in my hand right now. Okay. So there we go. She's not bad. She looks like she's just tipping her head. The belt. Okay, we can do a belt. Hello, Christy. Should I do the belt in black? Looking so sweet. Thank you. Just want to take a bite out of her. I'm going to give her a red mouth. Do I want to do, I think that's good enough. I think if I add like the little edges, it's going to be too much with her little eyelashes. So I think I'm going to leave her just like that. And actually, you know what? I think she's cute. Now that I got her mouth on there with her little head turn, she's starting to grow into herself. She's not looking so bad. Oh, darn it. I tried to straighten this up and I messed that part up. There we go. Give her pink cheeks. I could give her some pink cheeks for sure. Give her some rosy little cheeks. Should I do the belt in black, guys? Across, maybe like across here. Gonna give her some little rosy red cheeks. Doop, doop, doop. She's got some cute little rosy cheeks now. I think she's coming to life. She's looking better. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and give her, I don't know if she should have red, or not red, if she should have a red, yes, I said it right, a red belt, or if she should have a black belt. Let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna push her off to the side a minute and work on, let me see if I can move her down here where you guys can still see her. Yes, I need to put some white on her, yes. I'm gonna push her down here a little so you guys can still kind of see it. And then I'm gonna cut some ribbon here so that we can make her a cute little bow for her little head. I don't want it to be giant, but I want to be able to work with it. So let's go, that might actually be too small. Maybe not. I want to dovetail it, but I don't want it to be, that might work. I'm gonna try this. If it don't work, then I'll have to make them bigger, I guess. So I'm gonna cut 2 of each of these ribbons. Hello, Rhonda. White or green belt? Oh, I think green belt would be cute and it would help pull in the ribbon colors. And then I can just do some outlines or some highlights or whatever for the red color, or the white, I mean. Okay, and then zip ties. Where did I put my zip ties? Here we go. I like to use my zip ties for my bows. So I just crisscross them. Every which way. And then I use the zip tie to, I never stick it on right. Green would look great for the belt because of the green and the ribbon. I agree. I think that will pull it all together. So what I'm going to do is scrunch this up in the middle. I want to keep my ribbon all spread out. It might not let me. I might have to kind of pull it back out after I get it in here because I started my zip tie already, because I always put the zip tie on wrong. So let me tighten it up a little bit and then kind of fluff out how I want it to look. This is it. And I copy this bow from Brooke at Refabbed, so this is not my original bow, but it's an easy one. I still have on my list to learn how to do cute fancy bows, but right now this isn't going to work until I get it all the way tightened. I don't think it's just not lining up right. Scrunch it all together and then we'll fluff it. Oh no, you keep freezing. I'm sorry. Got that as tight as I can, then I'll trim off the additional or extra on that, and then I'm going to dovetail all of this. Then we'll go in and give her little belt and some cute highlights and make her look super fancy. And this one, like I said, was just a quick, simple one. This didn't take any, or much, I should say, effort. Sometimes the simple projects are the fun ones, you know, because they are easier. You don't have to stress out about what you're doing. Sometimes when you try to do something too cute, then you stress yourself out, and that's not the point of crafting. Well, Preston surely ditched me quick. My aunt stopped over, and he's upstairs with her and has not come back down yet, so. I know some people do this part before they put them on. I like to do it after I get them all set up, because then I know how much I want to cut off. Sometimes if I do them ahead of time and I cut too much off and make the ribbons too short. All right. Get all this out of the way. Hello, Dorothy. All right, so now I need some green. Let me find my green. I'm going to use green. No, I'm not. I'm going to use Christmas green. Hello, Sandra. All right, use Christmas green, and we're gonna make her a little belt. And we're gonna see if I can do it and not make a mess. And then her little bow's gonna go up here on top of her head. Oh, she's gonna be cute. All right, I want it to kind of be curved. Because if I put it straight across, it's gonna look kind of goofy, I think. So let's go about here. I don't know that I've ever like freehand painted a belt before, guys. So this may or may not look good at all. I'm going with not because my hands are too shaky. Let's go, and this got too straight. Let me curve this side up a little bit. Thank you, Vicky. Just gonna make this a little bit thicker and then give her like a belt buckle. Does that look all right, guys? I was thinking maybe like green and there's no gold on here though. I was thinking maybe some gold on the belt buckle. We'll see. And then we'll go give her a little like square buckle. Like that. Does she look okay? Thank you. I think I'm gonna fill in these spots instead of leaving them open like that. Her sleeves, like her little ruffles. And then we'll go and add some highlights. I'm gonna fix her belt buckle. Still needs something to me. It just doesn't look perfect. It doesn't look, looks off a little bit. What am I missing on the belt? I like that better with it filled in. I think that looks better. Okay, I think that looks better, just doing that. But what about the belt? Should fill in her little dress. I was thinking about doing that. White for the inside of her dress. She's adorable, thank you. Fill in the dress. Okay, so yep, let's fill in the dress. I still feel like her belt buckle looks funky. But we'll fill in her dress, and let me just hold this up. Show you what it's gonna look like. Put her little, I like the bows like on an angle, so we'll stick her little bow up there on top of her head. Hello, Joan. Let me run the dryer over this real quick because I don't want it to turn pink. I want it to be white, so I'm gonna dry that real quick so it doesn't smear. Almost dry. Black buckle. Okay, Debbie, that might do it. Do a white line above and below on the belt. I'm going to definitely add some highlights on it. I don't know if I'll make it all the way across, but I'll definitely add some highlights on there. I need to grab my Kleenex again just a second. I think I might finally have gotten rid of my cough. It's been like 3 weeks, but now my nose is wanting to be runny, so. All right, let's see. My paint. Okay, actually, you know what? My son has all this white paint on his little tray over here, and he ain't painting no more, so I'm gonna take it. I'm also gonna take his little paintbrush he was gonna use. not sure the green on the belt is the right color. I kind of like green to pull in with the, we'll see when we get this painted in. I kind of like having some green there, but maybe not all green. Maybe that's what it is that it needs to not be solid green. Or maybe like multiple color greens in there. I don't know, something to it is not, I don't love it. This would have been way easier to do if I would have decided to paint the inside of her dress white from the beginning. But we don't like easy around here, so we'll work with it. The only thing with white is it shows all of the paintbrush strokes, and I don't like that. So I'll definitely have to go over her and do some more coats of the white later, but we are gonna make her cute yet. We are determined. Hello, Judy. Went right over top of my red line. See, that's why I made sure it was dry first, otherwise we'd have a big old pink streak over there. I'm just filling it in at this point. I don't care about the streaks. I'll have to go over with another coat and clean this all up. And this will all get cleaned up. I'll go back over with another coat. What time are we at? Okay, we got about 15 minutes left. All right, so there's the dress filled in. Decoupage Christmas paper to her dress would be cute. That would be cute too. We could have definitely done that. I'm not going to at this point just because we've only got 15 minutes left and it would take too long. But I think that's cute. She's looking better, and then with her bow up on her head, she'll look even cuter. I'm gonna go through and give her, let me see here. I'm gonna give her some highlights. So a little bit on her cheek here, whoops. Give her a little bit underneath her eye to make those pop. And I don't know, I kind of think that's all that I want to do on her highlights. I can still do some outlines in black maybe around her a bit. Let's do her belt buckle in black. Let's change that to black and see if that helps make it look more finished. And if we decide we don't like the red, I can, or the red, sorry, I get red and green messed up. But if we decide we don't like the green for the belt straps, I can go back in and change those to red. That will be an easy fix. What do you guys think with that? Put tiny white dots in the red lace. I like that idea. Who said that? Debbie did. Christmas paper. Okay, I read that one already. That would have been a good idea, but I didn't do that. I think that helped. That brought her to life too. Hello, Deanna. Okay, what do you guys think about the belt? Do we want to leave the green on there, or should I change it and make it red? If I change it and make it red, I'm not gonna be able to do that right now because it's gonna take some work to get it red, but I can certainly make that back to red again. Love the dots, thank you. What do you guys think? Are we okay with the green belt, or should I make it red? Looking better. I agree. It's definitely looking better. I don't know what else to do with her, guys. I could make it... I don't know. This one's definitely not my favorite project. But we've made her way cuter than she was in the beginning. You guys have had good suggestions. Let me look at her a minute and see what I think. Yes, love the dots. Red, red, red. Perfect, love the dots. I think the dots definitely helped it. I'm not certain on the green belt anymore. I'm thinking maybe that we need to make that red. Hey, Mandy, how are you? I'm gonna try red. I'm gonna see, I don't know if I can just go over the green. I don't think that's gonna work, but we're gonna try it. See what he's got on this brush. I think I'm gonna have to go over it with white first. Maybe. Oops. That doesn't look too bad. Like the green, but not sure. I thought that the green was a good idea, but I feel like it's just out of place because it's just right there and then on the bow. I don't know. We are gonna go ahead and put some more red on this side. I think that looks better. I still feel like something with this part looks off. I think I'm gonna fill it all in black. And then I'm gonna have to go in, maybe I should have filled it all in white first. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go in and make it look more like a belt buckle. I don't feel like it looks like a belt buckle. So I'm gonna let the black dry, then I'll go in with some white and maybe some gold on there to make it look like a buckle. Green, but not sure. A couple of buttons on the top of the dress. Hey, Vicky. Buttons like up here maybe for her. We can do that. Should we give her black buttons or red buttons? Black buttons or red buttons? She is super cute. Don't be so hard on yourself. Thank you. Where did I get the big gingerbread? This came from, I have to look it up again. I can never remember their name. Yes, red. Okay. I have to write down all my suppliers on here. This blank came from Build Across. All right, let's do some red. Oh, I've got red and black. We need a tiebreaker, guys. Should we do red buttons or black buttons? Give me one more answer and I can do our buttons real quick. We've just got a few more minutes until the next presenter is live. Hey, Leslie, how are you doing today? Definitely gonna need another coat of white because you can see all of those streaks in there right now. Red, red. All right, we're going with red. We got quite a few red votes. Actually, I have buttons. I don't know if I have any red buttons though. Oh goodness, hold on a minute. I even have Christmas buttons that my friend gave me. Where did I put them? Ah. I'm gonna run out of time and not be able to show you my cute buttons. Hold on a minute. I got too much stuff back here. I can't remember where I put everything. All right, I'm not gonna be able to do that. I'm gonna have to show you guys. I'm gonna have to find my buttons and show you. I'm gonna put real buttons on here. Jingle bell buttons. That would be cute rose. I am going to find my real buttons and put on here. What do we got? We got 5 minutes. Oh, I just don't know where they're at, and I hate to have you guys sitting here. Let me go grab my button box. Give me 1 second. I remember putting my Christmas buttons aside so that I wouldn't forget where they were at, and then of course I forgot where they're at. Here's just a plain red button, but there's cute Christmas ones somewhere. Vicky, you're gonna have to yell at me for misplacing my buttons. They're in here in one of these. I found them. I thought they were in here. They were just a little bit farther down. Look at these cute buttons. These are gonna help. There's gingerbread buttons, which we're not gonna use. There's some cute, I think these ones, they're little hearts. Oops, these ones stuck together. What about cute little hearts? What about that? I think that's cute. And then her bow, where did it go? Right here. I think that that's it. And I just need to obviously repaint the white on here. I need a second coat of that. And then I need to fix her belt buckle to make it look more like a buckle. But I think those buttons are super cute. Do you guys like it? You like the hearts? I like the hearts. I think this will be cute. Thank you, Vicky, for the Christmas buttons, because that's where they came from, is my cute little stack of Christmas buttons. She's got green hearts in here. She's got cute little flowers and some... I like the hearts, though. I don't think I want the flowers on here. Let's just look at it with the flowers real quick. These are super cute, too, but I think I like the hearts better. We're going to go with the hearts. You guys seem to agree that the hearts look better too. Okay, perfect. Hearts it is. All right, guys, let me look at the time again. Just 2 minutes till the next presenter. If you're not following me yet and you enjoy live crafts, especially Christmas crafts, make sure you hit the follow button. I'll be live again through Sunday for my 12 Days of Christmas crafts live. And I also have all the replays up if you've missed the crafts up till now, and they're also all on my YouTube page, so you guys can check all of that out. Sorry, I think I made you guys crooked, but here is our cute little gingerbread lady from today. I will get her finished and post some pictures for you guys once I have it all done. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thanks for all the hearts and shares and everything, and I will see you guys again tomorrow. Bye. Have a good night.